Alright guys, back with another video. So this one hopefully is going to be a quick one. Trying to make this one take thing. Might not be successful at it, but let's try. So I think this is a very important topic to kind of keep honing on to. The reason being is that it has to do with the regulatory body and the Security Exchange Commission agency or whatever this particular organization is supposed to kind of like protect retail investor, protect investor at large, right? But time and time again, they only protect a certain group of people. And in here, if you were to listen to Elon Musk in this short clip, you would exactly understand why, and he explained it pretty well here. Now, the reason why I bring up Tesla is because I compared Tesla to GameStop, early Tesla, not current Tesla, but earlier Tesla, after it's IPO'd or even before it IPO'd, right? It was always kind of touted by the media as the negative company. They're losing money. They're not making money. It's meant for nothing. It's just a hype or whatever. Even Jim Cramer tell you to sell, after it's IPO'd. Just don't hold it for long term, right? And of course, we know what Tesla did. It's become a behemoth, right? Later on, but because also too it was the heavily shorted company, and you could understand why. So let's listen in, and then I'll come back to explain later on.
But not once did the SEC go after any of the hedge funds who were nonstop shorting and distorting Tesla. Not once. They would lie flat. The hedge funds would lie flat out on TV for their own gain at the expense of retail investors. Not once, literally 1,000 times.
And as it was said here, GME is going through the same exact thing right here, right? This person is posting. And it's so true. It's so true. You know, I just read an article. We just had an article being putting out, you should treat GameStop as a hot potato, right? They want you to trade in and out of this stock. Of course, there's a reason why, right? Because every time you trade in and out, you're actually losing on the long-term capital gain status, right? Why would you want to hold it for one day when you could hold it for 1 year and not paying more taxes, right? And so that's a value for you to be able to hold it for more than a year and get taxed status of a long-term capital gain. And I'm going to do another video on the tax bracket and all that, and the long-term capital gain, just to show you the number here. But that's a later on video. It's not related to this one at all. But anyway, let's continue.
Not once did the SEC pursue them.
How do you explain this failure on
the incentive structure is messed up, because the lawyers at the SEC are not paid well. It's a fairly low-paying job, but what they're looking for is a trophy from the SEC. They're looking for something they put on basically their LinkedIn.
Yeah.
From that, they can get a job at a high-paying law firm. That's exactly what the lawyer here did. And the reason they don't attack the hedge funds is because those hedge funds employ those law firms, and they know if they attack the hedge funds, they're affecting their future career prospects. So they sell small investors down the river for their own career. That's what actually happens. Regulatory capture.
Regulatory capture.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, it's not good for the economy. It's not good for anyone besides the people that stand to benefit the most. And it's only the handful. It's only the villain of the world that actually benefit from this. And the people that usually get away with this shouldn't get away with this at all. Because again, that regulatory body is so important in kind of level the playing field, right? Right now, the field is not level. So of course, it's not going to be fair for a retail investor to be able to kind of gain from their own research, from investing in the company that they believe in. And not only that, these people make more money quicker by destroying the company. And this is why they do it as well. It's not only that, they have the regulator in the back of their pocket, they also have the ability to capture the media in order to, Piper, right? They always said, that's the term that they use to describe Brian Cohen. But in actuality, the media is actually the one that is pipering from the hedge fund in order to kind of mislead investor into, buying Apple at this price point, buying everything else except GameStop. They want you to drop GameStop. Why? Why GameStop and not other company? So you just have to understand that. And the point that he was saying about the regulatory capture, it was true. Right? Remember, I showed you about Jay Klein, right? Where did he go? He went to Apollo Global Management, right? As a non-executive chairman. Why? Because he had the connection. He had the insight into how the SEC operate. Okay. And then on top of that, he went after XRP. Why? Because he was working for a hedge fund that was involved in Ethereum. Right? I bet you anything, the connection is into BlackRock, right? And so, the regulatory capture is important. And people did not pay attention to this type of thing. They think that, this is just the cost of doing business, or this is how the business run. Oh, this is how the world run. And this is why, we have the country that we have right now, because we are so jaded. Anytime we see something like this, we don't get outraged by it because, it's just the way it is, right? We become numb to this type of thing. And the same way with war, the same way with the chaos that we have right now in Israel and all that stuff. Even me, I become numb to that too. But I try not to kind of bring attention to this type of thing to my video because, again, it's almost like it's kind of depressing, right? And I'm always very careful on what I allow in to my consciousness and all that stuff too. So that's my big believer in what you bring in is kind of like cause you to, it's not good for your health is what I'm trying to say. But, this type of thing is important. And I know, I'm not worried about GameStop being, a terrible company to own for a long time. You have a CEO like Elon Musk right here. Of course, he had his arrogance and now he's all, a little bit unbearable for me at the moment. But beforehand, it takes him a long time to become the darling of the media. Even now, he's still not the darling, but at least he's one of the biggest billionaire out there. That, but again, I don't understand why he's not advocating for GameStop anymore. Perhaps because due to the regulatory thing. I mean, if he put $1 billion of his money into GameStop, it would speak volume because, the company is doing the same thing. It's going through the same thing as he did before his company, especially Tesla. All right, guys, that's all I have. I hope I make some sense here. It's close to 10 minutes. Okay, that's a good amount to end this video here. All right, you have a good day. Okay, bye.